The best is yet to come. I'm Joe Padula.
And I'm Kim Edmondson.
And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. Good morning, Kim.
Hey, Joe.
So you took like a month off, huh, from broadcasting?
No, it wasn't a month.
You had your birthday.
I did have my birthday last Thursday.
I can't believe you took a birthday week.
Well, you know.
No.
You get to a certain point in life, you do what you got to do.
It's such a girl thing. Lolo, what was it? What was that stupid phrase? A Lolo. No. YOLO.
Oh, you only live once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a stupid phrase. That's not a good phrase.
No?
Well, might as well do it. You only live once.
Yeah,
It's not true.
right.
It's not true. There's a thing called the afterlife.
Right.
Right. All right, sorry. Didn't mean to start preaching already.
It's all right. Good morning, John.
Hey, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Southern Nights checking in. Johnny. What's up, John? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I know. John was ripping Kim a new one last week on Thursday because she took off for her birthday.
Well, you know, if I don't watch out for me. No, I'm kidding. That's terrible.
YOLO.
All right.
Did you hear about this?
I did hear about this.
Clarksville brothers killed in a standoff.
Yeah.
4 officers shot and injured. All right, let's go to Fox 17 as we audit the media. Let's see how they reported on this with Caitlin Miller. I like Caitlin Miller, by the way. She's the one that used to be the softball player, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
YOLO leads to BOLO, says Southern Nights. And BOLO is, be on the lookout. Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
BOLO. Happy birthday. John, don't encourage her, please.
Hey, thank you so much. Thanks,
no,
John. You're the best.
Heard the shots, heard of what sounded like a larger caliber
SWAT
gun.
Tonight in Operation Crime and Justice, Fox 7.
So in case you're wondering, all right, Paddock Place Apartments is the apartment complex kind of behind Home Depot off of Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. It is sus AF.
Okay.
Okay, do you know what that means?
I do know what that means, yes.
Yeah, YOLO. So,
yeah.
And...
Ooh, 28th birthday. I'm sorry. I got to stop for that one. Thank you so much. Happy 28th birthday.
Joan is being blocked and reported as spam for lying. Fake news. Joan, fake news.
Oh
okay,
God.
don't do it, Joan. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, here, let's take a look at the story.
All right.
17 News uncovers what happened in a deadly Clarksville standoff. Now, we first brought you this story last night on Fox 17 News at 9.
Sorry, I got to keep saying it every time. Sir, you got to change your look. You look way too much like Mike Pence, okay? I'm sorry.
I'm going to agree with that.
I'm sorry. And she's not happy about it.
Yeah, she's like, don't put me with this Pence lookalike over
Right.
here.
Oh,
Right.
my God. Get me away from Eminem's uncle, please. Please. Okay, back to the story. I'm sorry.
As breaking news.
It ended early this morning with 2 suspects dead and 4 officers and a hostage hurt. Fox 17 News' Caitlin Miller talking with witnesses.
Caitlin was in Clarksville.
TBI special agents are investigating what led to this deadly officer-involved shooting. Now, we spoke with several neighbors who are concerned after seeing all of these events unfold.
All right, from what I understand, what caused this was one or two of them were being served warrants, okay? I was told there was also an eviction notice to go along with it. I'm not so sure about that.
Okay.
But I believe that was Lori Mason that filled us in on that. And she's pretty good with their ear to the ground,
Right.
I think they say.
Yeah.
Right, YOLO? So they wouldn't come out while serving this warrant.
Okay.
Okay, you know, and a warrant, of course, signed by a judge, blah, 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 the whole bit.
Right.
And then that's when, hey, I got a gun. Come and take me or whatever like that. And then a cop got shot in the foot and then all hell broke loose and 2 brothers dead.
Wow.
Totally unavoidable. All right, but back to Caitlin Miller, who might or might not be wearing shoulder pads like Delta Burke from the 80s. Designing women.
Yes, I remember.
Eric
No, I don't,
Mayfield-
because I'm only 28.
Oh, my God. That's right.
Lives at the apartment complex near Union Hill Road and White Oak Drive in Clarksville.
Clarksville police say on Tuesday afternoon, officers were executing arrest warrants for 31-year-old Brandon Green and 33-year-old Leonard Green for aggravated burglary.
Very
The
good,
brothers
producer
barricaded
Chris.
themselves in an apartment with a hostage, leading to
Ooh, a hostage.
Yeah. What's up with the hostage situation?
several hours of negotiations with officers. 4 Clarksville officers were shot and injured during this process.
That's not good negotiating while
No.
you get shot during negotiation. They should have brought my my older sister in for negotiating. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, please. Come on. And then eventually you just go, all right,
It's just yes, whatever.
all right, fine.
Yeah.
Here's my 23andMe DNA swap. Fine, okay,
Gosh.
fine.
Yeah.
She still wants me to hand this stuff in. I will not do it.
Really?
I do not want to do this.
Why? What's up with that?
Because I hear tell,
Okay.
okay, certain companies are selling results.
Oh.
Right. I don't like that. All
So
right.
you're afraid that you're going to get some bogus result.
I'm afraid there's going to be a clone Joe Padula. All right? That's all.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
And then when I run into myself and we do the hand movement and it's at the same time,
Yeah.
and I think it's a mirror, but it's not.
Right.
Right.
Could be all AI too.
Somewhere about like 3,
The brother's son
3:15,
says
my wife
Chris.
called me saying that there's
Hey, I
an
know
active
Eric.
shooter in the location.
Mayfield.
And that police had started surrounding like our building, the next one's over, and basically just all throughout the complex.
Mayfield lives in this complex and says it was the worst call to get while he was gone at work.
Her and my son just holed up in the kitchen in front of the fridge to get like as many layers as possible of protection just in case like there are any stray bullets.
We asked him if he knows anything about these 2 brothers.
Now, I haven't met anybody that's seen them before or thinks that they live here.
The hostage, who is with the 2 brothers in the house, was shot and injured.
The 4 officers shot will recover. This is an active investigation, and we will keep you updated as we hear more. Reporting from Clarksville, I'm Caitlin Miller, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
Thank you, Caitlin Miller.
Okay, so here's a question.
Shoulder pin.
What qualifies as a hostage?
Uh-huh.
Because if it was the son,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like producer Chris said, he here tells, he got reports
Right.
that it was the one of the brothers' son.
son.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're not going to send out.
I think it's anybody that's in there, and especially if they say, hey, I got a hostage, right?
Right.
But I don't know what was said.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, maybe we can get more details and information from WSMV, where a Clarksville family trapped inside the apartment during
there
the
you
deadly
go.
hostage.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Someone being held against their will. Chris
I
says
mean-
with the condescending tone.
Right.
Okay, he goes, he actually was typing, hey, dummy. Okay, he removed that part. He goes, hey, dummy, someone being held against their
I'm just
will.
saying it's not like they ran out in the parking lot, grabbed someone,
Yes,
and pulled
right.
them into the apartment. It
Right.
sounds like it was someone that was already there.
I'm tracking. Ever been held hostage? You were.
I'm not going to.
What happened? Really?
I was just going to say every Thursday morning about 7:30 in the morning.
She's muted. That's it. All right, nobody needs to hear that dumb laugh anyway. All right? Stupid. That wasn't funny.
Yes, it was. That was really good.
All right, listen. We have to listen to Marius Payton right
Okay.
now. Okay. I don't care what. Oh no, I'm sorry, Loris Lowry.
Hey, yes, I need a ding for that. Thank you. Ding.
That's so stupid.
At a Clarksville apartment complex that lasted for over 12 hours.
Yeah, 4 officers and the hostage were hurt when it turned into a shootout. Tonight, we're hearing from witnesses.
One man tells our Sharon Dankwa he was just inches away from it all.
Southern Nights don't encourage.
The back right one upstairs.
I like your
That's where it
Southern
all
Nights.
went down. We were right under that apartment.
He's got a great voice.
Darren Henderson says he and his family were huddled here during a hostage and standoff situation that lasted for hours on Tuesday.
We heard all that loud bang, a whole lot of yelling. Something along the lines of, we know you're in there, we're not going to go anywhere.
Clarksville police say they showed up to this Paddock Place apartment looking for 2 brothers wanted for multiple aggravated burglaries in the area. Darren says at first they were evacuated for safety reasons, but then
they couldn't find them at the moment. So they gave us the okay that we could go back inside. So we all went back inside. 5-10 minutes.
John, she did not get me.
Thanks, John.
Okay. Okay, here. You know how we audit the media? Well, let me give you a little honesty here. We rehearsed that before we went live.
Oh, bull crap.
Okay, I wrote that in the script.
YOLO, man, YOLO.
Okay, here, it's right here. Okay.
No,
Self-deprecating humor, action, Joe, go.
No.
Okay. Back to the SWAT.
Later, it really wasn't that much time later. That's when we heard a lot of banging right upstairs.
Before they could get out of their apartment, Darren says
They should mind their own business if they're hearing a lot of banging upstairs, okay? Just focus on what's going on, okay? I'm sorry. I should have known.
Was that
he
rehearsed
realized
too?
police
Yes.
found who they were looking for, and they were inches away banging on his neighbor's front door.
They actually
Stop
got
it.
in. They had a key. They were able to get in. And then that's when the armed suspect shot rounds at the officers that came in. And somewhere in that exchange, that's when the bullet holes went through our living room.
Oh.
That's when I grabbed my son. I grabbed the mother.
Damn.
Hey.
Damn.
That would be
He's pretty calm about it, though, huh? They go for him.
yeah.
Well, you know why? Look at his earrings. It's either a cross or a knife. I think it's a knife, right?
Or a dagger.
Yeah, a dagger?
A dagger.
Okay.
Maybe.
Of our kid, too. And we all went to the bedroom closet. We hid in the back.
Police say the two brothers had a hostage inside, and in all of that gunfire, the hostage and 4 officers were shot.
It's amazing that they eventually came out of the closet.
God, Joe. Come on.
Did they not? They had to have if he's doing an interview.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Got my family with me, and I just felt so vulnerable at the moment. All I could think of is if there was more gunshots, there's no way of telling where they're coming from.
Darren says they hid inside a closet for hours calling 911, and after 2 rounds of shootings, they got out.
We're pretty shaken up that something happens.
Hold on.
Darren says they hid inside a closet for hours calling 911, and after 2 rounds of shootings,
That's awesome. I like that.
What?
This car right here. That's my favorite car right there.
they got out.
We're pretty shaken up that something happens so close to home.
Police
And
say
Annette, hurry up.
31-year-old Brandon Green and 33-year-old Leonard Green were both shot and killed. The 4 police officers and the hospital.
Annette goes, gee, can't wait to visit Clarksville. Listen,
Right.
this instance here is a rarity, okay? And not for nothing, you have 2 evil guys, allegedly, okay? Well, they're resisting this aggravated assault warrant that's against them, right? Is that what the warrant was said by Chris?
Burglary.
Burglary.
It was, yeah.
Right,
Mhm.
yes. Okay, and here they are. They're holding a kid hostage. And I think this is a good sign that we have pretty damn good law enforcement here in Clarksville, Tennessee,
Right.
where they're like, listen, okay, we got this. We got this. Boom. We'll even get shot to get this.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
No officers dead either. Beautiful.
Right.
Right.
Were injured. Now, people living in this apartment are having.
By the way, Annette's a hell of a singer, if you ever want her on stage at church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Annette, Kim is the lead worshiper. Is that the title?
Yeah. Love it.
All right. The lead worshiper at onechurch.tv. She worships the most.
To wait to get back in until TBI investigates. In Clarksville, Sharon Dankwa, WSMV 4.
The 2 suspects, brothers Leonard and Brandon Green, were at the center of a standoff in Clarksville. We're learning that wasn't.
This is not their current mugshot. Okay, so this is a previous mugshot because these 2 are
Yes.
no longer here.
Right.
Right. And I hope before it was all over, they did some type of repentance. Right.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Well, so obviously they had a background of run-in with the law.
Yeah, if there's mugshots
Yes.
prior to.
Right.
I mean, but don't get me wrong, mugshots don't always mean guilty. You know, innocent before proven guilty, of course.
Right.
But yeah, there's your latest update on the shooting involving the 2 brothers who were killed, 4 officers shot and injured. All right.
Oh, wow. Chris says in total they have been arrested, what does that say, 30 times?
30 times.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Damn. Crime sucks, and I'm sorry if you're put in a situation where you're resulting to crime, but after 30 times, there are ways out there to get help.
Yeah.
Okay? If you're struggling with something, when it comes to 30 times now, it's just pure evil. All right? There's some evilness in you.
Yep.
Get it out of you. You know how? Jesus.
There you go.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's so true. It's so true. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom! And also, Southern Nights goes, when I seen their mugshots, I was so confused at first. Yes, I'm sorry. I should have said that earlier. Right. Those mugshots was not them dead and they opened their eyes. Okay.
Ugh.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jesus.
Oh, you changed my song.
I got a couple of them for you.
Wow.
Yes. What do you got going on this week at One Church?
So we're doing our series called What Would Jesus Say To?
Yes.
Where we look at people in entertainment industry, in politics, in...
You already did Will Smith.
Did Will Smith?
You did Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Yes.
And I made a request for Chris, okay, your husband, the pastor.
Yeah.
All right, when he was doing the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, what would Jesus say to them? I asked him to make a poop joke about Amber Heard. Why did he not do it? It was an easy setup and softball for the crowd. Like, I did comedy for 8 years in New York. Why doesn't he just listen to me?
That could be pretty risque, listening to you.
And I also told him, listen, Johnny Depp is the only grown man that could have used an actual Amber Alert. Right. Why didn't he use these?
That one was pretty good.
These are gold.
That's pretty good.
So who's this week?
Oh, do you want me to tell you? Last time I said who it was, and you're like, don't say.
Who is it this week?
Kanye.
Kanye West.
Yes.
What would Jesus say to Kanye?
Yes.
Ooh. Hey, they do a great job. If you can't make it in person, definitely watch it online. YouTube, onechurch.tv, also Facebook Live as well, onechurch.tv. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Just fast forward through the singing.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my dig for you getting me earlier. Hey, waterdogs.scuba.com. You want to go scuba diving, okay? Kim is heading off to the beach this week, right?
I am.
Are you going to go scuba diving?
No.
You know why? Because she's not certified.
I'm not certified. Can't
Right.
do it.
She should have went to waterdogs.scuba.com. And while there, get some CPR training, too. You'll never know when you could save somebody's life.
That's right.
Absolutely. Oh, veteran-owned, by the way.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yes. When are you headed to the beach? When are you going to go scuba dive, Joe?
I don't know. I need to. I need some beach time. I need some vacation time.
Yeah, you even bought those new beachy clothes a few weeks ago. Like
Yep.
your little...
That's right. Well, we
Yeah.
had a tax-free sale. So I was like,
You did
yeah,
good.
let's go to Marshall's.
Yeah.
Ross for less. All right. Emily Mills of Clarksville, Tennessee. I definitely want to help relay this story so you guys know who Emily Mills is, who years ago, younger child, got hit, struck by a DUI driver. Paralyzed.
Man.
Paralyzed the kid. You would think, like not only, she only had I think it was like a 2% chance of survival.
Oh, wow.
But man, you got to hear this story.
Okay.
Here's WKRN. The Clarksville mother reflects after repeat DUI offender put her daughter in a wheelchair. But this is not a sad story. This is a story of, hey, man, you can do it.
Right.
Right. As the mighty prophet from Adam Sandler movie said, you can do it. Rob Schneider.
It's the struggle after the collision. What happens in the wake of a DUI crash?
And tonight we are introducing you to Emily Mills. She was just 5 years old.
I like her
when
in
a
one.
drunk driver would change her
5
life
years
forever.
old.
News 2's My Owen shares her story in our special reports, Under the Influence.
VHS.
Yeah.
The word I would use to describe would be it's never ending.
If you look at Emily Mills's face, you would see a happy, smiling young girl. But
True.
you would never know what she has been through until you looked a little lower.
It's just never ending, and it's all because of a drunk driver, because of one man's decision to get behind the wheel drunk, that we have to plan every day out for the rest of our lives just to live a normal life.
But this isn't where her story ends or begins. To understand how she and her mother got here, you need to meet Emily when she was just 5 years old.
I have the clothes that she wore the day of the wreck.
Damn.
This was her shirt.
Sitting in the back seat, Emily, along with her aunt, were traveling back to Stephanie's home. And Stephanie got a call saying they were just 5 minutes away. But after 30 minutes went by, she knew something was wrong.
I get a phone call from my sister's phone, and a gentleman was on the other line, and it was an officer with the Clarksville Police Department saying,
You never want that phone call, right? You don't even know what it is. If hey, this is the Clarksville Police Department, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh no, what is it?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Your sister and daughter were just in a wreck.
Damn.
So they'd been in a wreck, and it was a possible DUI crash.
From what the roadway left behind, as far as evidence, it was instantaneous. Split second.
Emily was flown to Vanderbilt University Medical Center.
This is the neck brace Emily had to wear for 2 months while she was in the hospital. She was able to breathe. She was able to say her name.
5 years old. 5 years old.
Yeah.
Got to be so confused on what the hell's going on.
Yep.
Right.
Name and knew her birth date, knew her address, knew who her mom was, but she just kept screaming she can't feel her legs. She just couldn't feel her legs.
Behind the wheel was 24-year-old Christopher Colbert. This is his most recent mugshot after a string of charges, including several DUIs. Just 2 years after serving time for Emily's crash, Colbert went on to be arrested again, this time in Todd County, convicted of his second DUI.
When I found out he got his second DUI, it almost felt like...
It looked like a car that was updated with, because again, this was years ago.
Right.
It didn't look like a car that was updated with the most safety features.
Right.
Right. Good morning, Chris Early, now on YouTube.
I can't explain how that felt.
It's been a journey she could never prepare for, but often she thinks about how far Emily has come, and there's still more to go.
And I think it does bother her that he was given a second chance at life and is still out doing the same thing, and she is in a wheelchair.
Bound to a chair, but not tied to her circumstance. Stephanie will be quick to tell you the wheels don't come close to defining who Emily is.
I always get emotional talking about her and how much I love her. Makes me a better person.
What a great picture right
I could go
there.
on and talk about how beautiful, amazing. She's just a blessing.
All week, we are sharing stories just like Emily, showing the impact of drunk driving. Tomorrow on News 2 at 10, we take a...
I wish they interviewed her, too.
Yeah.
You know what
I'm
I
surprised
mean?
they didn't talk to her. Yeah.
WKRN. But hey, what a hell of a story, huh?
Yeah. Wow. Well, good for you, Emily. Way
Yeah.
to go. And good, and what a mom. You know, just the...
Right?
That's a lot to take as a parent, and to continue to be positive for your child. Obviously, that mom instilled a lot of grace and determination into her child. So,
Yep. I mean, to the point where she's graduated high school now, and now she's looking forward to going to Austin Peay State University.
yes.
Right. Let's go, P.
Let's go, P.
God is glorified by this little girl. Amen to that. And that's... she was awarded, this was 4 years ago, I believe, Mad Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Tennessee's Power of Community Award.
Wow.
So, good for you.
Yeah.
Stay the course, kiddo, all right?
That's right.
Keep praying. It's going to be all right. The best is yet to come.
Yeah.
The best is yet to come. I just wanted to share that story with you guys. I know it's not too much local news, but it's a local focus.
Yeah.
A feature,
Yeah.
if you will.
Right. Yeah. And you know, Joe, I'm always amazed by just how the system works pertaining to certain crimes. You'd think, like we just said, somebody who got a DUI, a 5-year-old is paralyzed. You would think, like, put him in there, throw away the key, man.
Like a DUI with the vehicular homicide, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, you're in. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. This is not a homicide, but this is still life-changing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
So it just...
And the cost of living, to raise this child, I can't even imagine.
Yes.
Right, that this guy, and hey, man, get yourself straight.
Yeah.
Do it. Repent.
Right.
Do what you can. Be like, listen, I'm so sorry. Here's everything I have here.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and, okay, so you've, like you said, if that's happened, if you're that person in that, what better story than to turn your life around and make something of yourself and serve those who are in the circumstance that you are a part of creating.
Chris Early brings up a good point there. Or maybe it's not a good point. He brings up a point. He goes, it is a bit disturbing that she kept all the stuff. Huh. Do you know what I mean? I hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Because with that comes some bad emotion and memory.
Yeah.
Right? I wonder why she does keep it.
I wonder if in the beginning it may have had to do with like legal
Okay.
stuff. You know,
Okay.
just
Could
keep,
be.
Just keep everything that
Right.
you've got just in case. I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking
Mm-hmm.
because I have some stuff like that from my kids that I'll just hang on to it.
So Annette, she's a psychotherapist.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And she goes, sociopaths don't change.
Right.
Not without
Christ.
the Jesus.
That's right.
The Jesus. All right. So,
That's right.
hey, I hope you learned a little bit about Emily Mills there. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, say a prayer for her. All right, as she goes into college, Austin Peay State University, especially Austin Peay State University. Definitely say a prayer for her.
What's up, Joe?
Schools, I don't know.
Why are you hating on the P?
They suck at football.
Well,
right.
True. I mean,
Right.
that is true.
You know how much money I've lost on these people?
I mean, I'm an Austin P alum,
Okay.
so I want to.
Makes sense.
Ooh.
Hey, Tennessee Valley Brewing Company. All right, hey, 25 Franklin Street, downtown Clarksville. They got an amazing trivia night on Tuesdays.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You got to check it out. Absolutely. Good morning, Lori Mason.
So Annette says that mom has not fully grieved, which
Probably right.
yeah, probably not a lot of time for that when you're trying to raise your child whose life has been altered.
I was actually going to say that before Annette wrote that in the comments.
Right.
Okay, just to let you know.
Thanks for that, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I did not go to Austin P. I love Austin P. Do you like cold cases being solved?
I probably don't spend a lot of time on cold cases, so I'll say yes.
I used to watch Forensic Files all the time.
Oh, yeah?
It's a great show.
Is that the one with the guy with the slicked back kind of salt and peppery hair?
No, I think that
What was
was
that one?
I think that was either I think you're either talking about Unsolved Mysteries
Oh, maybe that was it.
or Twilight Zone. Okay, we don't do sound effects here on the show. Okay.
Yes, we do.
So this one
YOLO, man. YOLO.
Stupid YOLO. I like Rolos
It's
though.
the word of the day. Hey, you can roll a Rolo to your friend. What's the rest? Come on, Joe. Drum roll. You want me to sing it?
I'm 31 years old. I don't know these things.
Bull crap.
Oh, not Joe Walsh, Chris. John Walsh from America's
Oh,
Most
yeah.
Wanted.
That's him.
Yeah,
Yes.
John Walsh, right.
Yeah.
His son died, was killed.
Right. And
after
he
being
kind of took up
kidnapped.
the cause.
Right.
And, did the show.
Yep, that was on the time when they were using that Rolo commercial.
Yeah.
Right.
It's chocolate-covered caramel from end to end. That was your line.
Stay tuned. You may see Rolos here in the near future on this show today.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So this
You're not eating them.
So this juvenile Jane Doe, killed more than 40 years ago, has now been identified as Linda Sue Carney. So let's take a look at this Cheatham County cold case victim identified as a Clarksville woman.
Okay.
Now, it's not solved because I don't think they found the killer still.
Right.
But at least they have some type of,
Identified the
maybe a
victim.
better lead.
Okay.
Here's WKRN with a potentially half-ass story again. Sorry. I'm sorry.
We do have a breaking news alert from the TBI. Investigators just identified human remains found in a landfill in Ashland City more than 40 years ago.
A landfill.
That's awful.
Right. Imagine that's your resting place.
Agents used what is known as genealogical DNA testing. That led them to the family and eventually an identity. The
Okay,
TBI
pause.
said-
Pause.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah.
Genealogical identity. You know what that is, Joe?
Yeah, but
Get
this.
your swab out, 23andMe.
Yeah, but this unfortunate dead person
that wasn't available then.
never used 23andMe or whatever.
Right.
Right. She tried to do a gotcha moment. Did you see that? Chris Early, with the who, you can look into the why and who done it. It's almost like playing Clue, but in real life.
Right.
Says 16-year-old Linda Sue Carnes was murdered. They're asking anyone with leads to call 1-800-TBI-FIND.
Man, leave kids alone, even back in the day.
Man.
So, yeah, the juvenile Jane Doe, okay, killed. Why do they use Jane Doe and John Doe as for people who they don't know who they are?
I don't know.
Right? What is
New
this?
tonight in a single year.
Chris Early, producer Chris Early. What do you got on that one? Jane Doe and John Doe. Why?
Where does that come from? Yeah.
So this was more than 40 years ago. Has now been identified. Yes, as we heard, Linda Sue Carnes. Okay, according to the TBI. So
in the early 1980s, skeletal remains.
Can you do it?
I can do it. I
Are
can
you
do
sure?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Just keep it up high like that. There we go. In the early 1980s, skeletal remains were found at what was then the county's old landfill on Highway 249 in Ashland City.
So it's not the landfill anymore.
The old landfill. Yes.
Okay.
So TBI agents began working alongside the Cheatham County Sheriff's Office to investigate the death. Forensic anthropologist at the University of Tennessee determined the remains belonged to that of a young white female originally estimated to be between 14 and 17 years old.
Right.
According to the anthropology department, the girl was estimated to have been deceased for 3 to 9 years. Wow. Prior to the discovery of her remains on October the 21st, 1981. After exhausting all leads, investigators could not determine the victim's identity, and she was classified as a Jane Doe.
Well, especially in 1981, okay?
Right.
3 years of decomposition,
Yeah.
okay? I mean, yeah, oof.
3 to 9 years. Wow. So a sample of her remains was sent to the University of North Texas for a human identification center for human identification, where a DNA profile was developed and entered into the combined DNA index system and the National Missing and Unidentified Person System in hopes that the girl would be eventually identified. This is so interesting.
Right?
Wow.
There's a picture of...
Linda Sue Carnes.
So
last December, as part of the TBI's Unidentified Human Remains DNA Initiative, TBI agents submitted a sample of the girl's remains to the private lab Othram Incorporated for further forensic genetic.
So they collected DNA back in 1981 for this?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Let's see.
Foresight.
Information for possible relatives connected to the girl, which the TBI used to locate those potential family members. So
Chris Early, real quick, in the comments, the last name Doe is not common last name, which allows the unidentified person to have a placeholder.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know many Does, except a deer, a female deer. Ray.
Drop of golden sun.
Sorry, this is a serious story. I apologize for Kim's unprofessionalism here. Right. That was a setup to see.
Excuse me?
That was a setup to see if you would take the bait.
It was a setup to see me take the bait.
Okay. Yeah. No, poo-poo. Right. All right, so after making contact with the family, there they go. Decades.
Yeah.
There you go.
They had not heard. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. They had not heard from in more than 4 decades. Wow. They submitted DNA to test again the Jane Doe, leading to the positive identification. Can you imagine that family after 40 years?
I bet most of that family now was like, who? Do you know what I mean? They were like you got whole new people.
Yeah, I'm sure some had passed. According to TBI, Kearns was originally from Cleveland, but grew up in Cunningham, Tennessee. Prior to her death, she spent time in Montgomery County Girls' Home. Oh, wow.
Right.
Special agents are hoping the public can help provide information that may help solve the murder of Linda Sue Kearns.
You can only imagine. Here she is, just a girl in the Montgomery County Girls' Home. I guess they don't have this anymore. But you can only think the worst, really.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And then dumped
unfortunately.
in a dump in Ashland City.
Yeah.
There's some evil out there, all right?
Yeah.
Got to protect yourself against evil. There is a spiritual battlefield out there. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, brother? Great seeing you the other day. Jimmy's good people.
Hey, Jimmy.
He's in a run club, too, by the way.
He's in a what?
A run club.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red, white, and blue.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
RWB.
Yeah.
Yep.
All the cool kids call it by the letters. Sorry. RWB.
I mean, when you're a runner, you know.
Please. What's the reason for the sound effect?
It's just you got your bell. I don't even have a bell. I got the. Get off me, Joe.
I have a bell and a
Driving
ding
me crazy
bell.
today.
Is it ding bell or ding bat?
You are ding bat.
Why a ding bat?
Ding dong.
Is a ding bat an actual animal? Do you know what I mean? Why?
You're such a dingbat.
Hey, dingbat. I recently found out, how people, Nimrod. You know how Nimrod is now used as an insult?
Yeah.
You know why that is? So Nimrod, okay?
I mean, he was a
mighty
like a
warrior.
Yeah.
Okay? Early Bible, okay?
Yes.
Genesis.
Old Testament.
So Nimrod is the great-grandson of Noah. Are you ready for this? Why you give me the look
Careful,
of speculation? Listen, when it comes to the book, I don't screw around.
Okay.
When it comes to that good book.
Because I'm going to back away if you're about to get...
Take a step back here. But
Okay.
check this out. So Nimrod, okay, an amazing warrior.
Right.
Actually debated if to have some Nephilim DNA in him. Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. So the great-great-grandson of Noah, he is conquering all these lands because he's a great warrior. So he decides to build the Tower of Babel. That's under Nimrod.
Mm-hmm.
That's under his reign.
Okay.
So this tower, now it's alleged to have been built to reach the gods, right?
Yes.
The debate I may or may not be hearing, it was built so high that Nimrod, this great warrior, evil by the way,
Yes.
okay, evil, wanted to make sure that he would never die in another he would not die in another flood. And he was trying to build something that would surpass the levels of the water because he was that narcissistic. Right. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why today we use Nimrod as another word for idiot or moron
Okay.
is because of Looney Tunes.
Uh-huh.
Bugs Bunny would call Elmer Fudd, who was trying to hunt
Right.
bugs,
Right.
every time, Elmer Fudd would screw up and he goes, "Oh, great job, Nimrod."
Really?
Yes. And that is why Nimrod is synonymous with dummy.
How did you come by all this information, Joe?
I just think about it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Lawyer Wayne told me.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Jimmy is awesome, Team RWB. But there you go. Now, if you ever hear Nimrod, now you know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
That's a Paul Harvey saying.
No.
Yeah. But some of these dummies don't know. Some of these Nimrods don't know.
Yeah. So, okay, so let's finish the rest of the story as far as the Bible goes.
I did. I finished it.
Okay, so, but all the people, as they're building the tower,
Yeah.
trying to say, we're going to make ourselves greater than God.
That's
then
right.
What happened?
We're going to defy God, right? Yeah.
Right, and he did what? Why is it called Babel?
Because, well, just like you, that your nickname, okay? Because you just babble.
Oh.
All right? Well, here's the thing, okay? So at that time, everyone had one language.
Yes.
It was fantastic.
Right.
All right? Everyone was communicating. Hey, how you doing? I think scholars said it was a dialect more of like Jersey and Brooklyn.
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Yeah. Hey, shalom. Yeah, you shalom. Hey, forget about it. Right. So now, okay, God's like, wait, what are you guys doing? Let me go check this out.
Right.
Okay? So he goes, what? What is happening here? What are you people do? Nephilim, put that rock down. Stop it. Right. So he goes, all right, you know what? Here you go. Enjoy all these different languages.
There you go.
Right.
There you
And
go.
then they're like, blah, 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 blah. And then, hey, my name is Kim. I'm babbling, blah, blah, blah. Right.
Oh,
so they
okay.
all had different languages.
Right.
So they're all confused. They're like, oh, I don't understand. But, hey, I understand you.
Right.
So this group, man, they venture out. And,
There you go.
And, hey, what's up, China? You know? Right.
Ding.
Yeah, I know. I'll teach you, kid.
Yeah.
I'll teach you
That's
what's
good.
going on in the
Yeah.
good word.
But I don't think a lot of people realize that's where
Mhm.
languages came from, and that's where the separation of peoples
Why
came
do you
from.
think people are so dumb? If I know this, why wouldn't they know this? See, that's why people like me better than you, because I can
Really?
relate to them.
They like you better than me.
Yeah.
Huh.
Put in
Let's
the
take
comments.
a vote. Let's take a vote among our listeners this morning.
Yeah. Well, they're all sexist, so it doesn't matter.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, not way to insult them.
Yeah, you sexist.
Y'all are awesome people.
Uh,
Thanks for tuning in. Please ignore Joe.
Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom! Nimrods. Once again, this Sunday, what would Jesus say to And it's going to be Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like me some Kanye.
Do you?
Yeah, not only just as an artist, but as a man who likes to speak his mind.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go.
I'm glad he's not with the... Southern Nights didn't hear anything. Okay, so that's good. Hey, Blue Cord Realty. Yo, move to Clarksville. Move to Middle Tennessee. This is the place to be. And even if we're here already and you want to relocate, or you want an apartment or a house, or you have property that needs managed, then you want the best brokerage in the land. You know who that is. Here we go. It's Blue Cord Realty Clarksville.com. Yeah.
I want to skip this part of the show from now on.
It's not bad. It's not bad singing.
You want to skip worship on Sunday. Why can't I skip this part?
I don't skip worship. I just don't sing along.
And you complain about it.
No, well, you need more hymns.
Oh, my gosh.
Right.
Here we go.
There's too many she's. We need more hymns. That's a homonym.
That was bad.
Do you know what a homonym is?
A word that sounds like another word.
Oh, I was going to say it's a gay name. All right. So, here, this mansion, the Dunlop Mansion, you know what this is, right?
I'm sad about this.
After 100 years, well, I mean, hey, if nobody's paying the bills over there.
Yeah, but at some point, I mean, you and I live downtown in this area.
Right.
I don't know if you call this downtown, historic area, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But I mean, it makes me sad when homes that are like this get knocked down or destroyed or not cared for. I mean, we've got some people in this community who love our town, who are historians, who care about the story and the events that have helped Clarksville be what it is. Please, one of you, save this location.
I'm against it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why.
Because I might be a mixture between a bat and an owl.
Okay.
It's a dingbat. Chris Early in the comments.
Oh.
Helped us out with dingbat.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that.
Let's take a look. News Channel 5. Here's the thing. I like what Jennifer Willoughby's doing. French Jen, do you know Jen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, she's like...
She's the one that has the property.
Yes. She's
Right.
bought up several and renovated lots of properties.
Yeah, she's doing amazing
Yes.
things here in Clarksville.
She is.
And she speaks French.
She does.
Right. So, ever see her place in Nashville? I have.
No, I haven't.
I have.
Okay.
Stupid News Channel 5 with their
What?
ads.
Yeah, this is...
No other sites are doing
this
ads
is
like
not
this.
cool.
This means they're hurting, by the way.
Is that what it means?
Okay, that's exactly what it means.
Okay.
You know how I know that? Because I sing Blue Cord Realty Clarksville.com. Okay, that's how I know they're hurting. All right, let's take a look.
This is a debate raging in cities all across Middle Tennessee. How do you balance preservation and growth?
Yes.
It's a tough one, and it's currently coming to a head right now up in Clarksville between a developer who wants to build apartments and citizens who want to see a historic home stand for another century. News Channel 5's Chris Davis gives us the lay of the land.
Hey, slow down.
That's my running route right there.
Slow down. You got Nimrods running this route. Take it easy.
Hey, now.
Mighty Warriors.
Yeah.
Stretch of Madison Street, there are small architectural details that can be easy to miss.
True.
It's an absolutely gorgeous.
They could at least cut the grass before they started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I was News Channel 5, I'd be like, you guys got a landscaper before we start doing B-roll here?
Right.
Sorry.
Gorgeous building.
But not this historic house on a hill.
Certainly is iconic, especially the way it sits right here.
Look how bad it
Dunlop
is,
Mansion
though.
has stood
It looks
watch
terrible.
here for more than a century.
It's not a bad omen. I'm hoping that's not a bad omen.
But Jennifer Rudolph is worried more than just
The vultures are
I
on
know,
the
right?
chimney.
What a shot. That's horrible.
Here, let me give you inside industry of News Channel 5, okay, of the business.
'Kay.
Here's what News Channel 5 did. Before they started rolling, they put up vulture feed.
I was going to say,
They put-
there's some old carnage up there on the...
They put vulture feed up on the chimney just for this shot.
Yeah.
It's too perfect.
Ugh, horrible.
vultures have taken a liking to the property.
I thought, oh my, I hope it is not a sign.
I agree,
Not long
Joe. We'll
after
get into
a
that in a
for sale
moment.
sign came up, so did a proposal to the Regional Planning Commission. A permit to level the mansion and build new apartments. The
prospective
buyer for
I have to say something about that.
Uh-huh.
So the apartment building that was just shown,
Mhm.
brand new
Mhm.
down there.
Yeah. That's the one on Madison Street heading towards downtown.
Yes.
Right.
And I believe Jennifer,
that's Jennifer's.
developed that.
Mhm. It's got a coffee shop in it.
And the New Amsterdam Cafe
Mhm,
is
yeah,
right there
yeah.
by it. I just wish that it was something that fit in
That looked old?
more aesthetically with the downtown area.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you wanted something that looked older but still looks new, might as well just paint a picture of your face on the building.
I knew you were going to go there.
Okay.
That was cruel.
No, that was a compliment. That was a compliment. You just had a birthday.
You called me old.
And I
You
said
just
you
called
look,
me old.
but I said you look
said
young.
older.
No, but I said, did I not say
Yeah,
you look
but it
young?
was kind of like a compliment with a twist.
Exactly. It was. I believe it is known as a backhand
Right,
compliment.
yeah.
I'm only getting you-
Dingbat.
Dingbat. I'm only getting him back for earlier. Held
Oh my gosh.
hostage.
What does that say? What makes it special?
Yeah, what makes it special aside from its age? Exactly. Right. I want to know.
Well, and I
What's
hope
the
they
story
discuss the
behind it?
history. Yes.
And are you able to fill us in if they don't?
I don't remember. I read it, but I don't remember.
They say that
clearly.
happens with aging.
It does.
Willoughby actually also developed these apartments just right across the street.
Yes,
We reached her by
yes, Joe Quinters. I am still salty about the hostage comment. I am. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay though.
Poor Joe.
Yeah, it's not about me. It's about this new building.
Mansion and build new apartments. The prospective buyer for the mansion, Jennifer Willoughby, actually also developed these apartments just right across the street. We reached her by phone today, but she declined to do an interview.
What happens next is really up in the air. We don't know.
While the demolition request was denied, Fran Swartz doesn't believe the battle is over.
The building could stand, but something could be.
I just have to pause it. Is she gonna recommend like building an apartment building on top of this? 'Cause
Yeah,
she goes,
I mean,
it could stand, but I want to know what this butt's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like this is a big butt. Like we're talking booty. Let's take a look at her butt.
Denied, Fran Swartz doesn't believe the battle is over.
The building could stand, but something could be put in front of it, which of course defaces the beauty of the entire street.
She's stepped forward as another potential buyer who would love to preserve the home.
I would love to turn it into a touring museum, bed and breakfast, and a restaurant.
And what a story.
Fran is not buying this, by the way. Okay, I love Fran. Fran, you're awesome. Fran's not buying this. Okay?
Yeah.
Jennifer is. Let's just put it out there.
I mean,
and it's going to become beautiful, but I like what you're saying, old school style apartments.
Yeah.
Like each room should have a radiator in it. Okay?
Clawfoot tub.
All right. I want this like iron cast stove in each apartment. Rats. There's got to be rats.
I mean, it could even be developed. It could stay as it is, renovate the property. You know, like the old Clarksville High School. That's
yeah, like
right
what
where
they did with the Penn Warren.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, keep the
but
structure.
I don't know if this is big enough to be worth its while.
It might be two dwellings, though. I mean, I don't know. I just hate to see it.
I say knock it down, build a skyscraper.
This home could tell.
The architect of the home was Russell Hart.
Hart was the mastermind of other Middle Tennessee
Whoa.
landmarks like Centennial Park's Parthenon.
The first international airport in Nashville.
Look at that.
The governor's mansion in Nashville.
Prominent families that shaped Clarksville history also called it home, like Jack B. Miller.
To be one of two or three gentlemen in town who started the Clarksville Memorial Hospital.
In the grand scheme of things, they may just be small details.
It will further take away the history, the heritage.
But if you ask these women, it's something Clarksville would forever.
I don't like how he said these women.
Right.
Actually, that was my favorite part of the story.
Finish the story, Joe.
I think progress and preservation can go hand in hand for the betterment of our community.
With photojournalist Devin Crawford. Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Thank you both. By the way, a few of the women that we heard from there, they hope to form a nonprofit focused on preserving Clarksville treasures like the Dunlop Man.
I agree. Don't
like
get me
that.
wrong. Me too.
I like that.
But I like Jennifer buying this building also. I like Jennifer's vision. It has worked. As the city grows, we need to grow up with it too. There's a movement called Clarksville Elevated. Okay, and it does include building up. Like what you have with Milan. The building right behind you right now. In the video with the green screen. Okay.
Right. Okay.
All right. That 10-story. Yes. Here. Yes. Vanna White, this building. Okay. Actually, get out of the way. Let everyone see that. See that building? Okay. That's coming to Clarksville. A beautiful 10-story building with apartments and parking and shops, the whole bit. What's happening at the old Vulcan plant now that they approved with the baseball field coming in, the semi-pro baseball field, and the apartment complexes out there, and not going to be affordable housing because you two wackadoos were being fools and actors on city council. Sorry. I'm running for Ward 6. That's it.
Yeah.
That was my final moment. I'm like, you fools with your mask. This is racist. Okay, all right. Take your mask off, buddy.
I mean, I love, maybe this is influence on my husband. I love history as far as in a town and the homes that are represented. I mean, just talking about the man who built the home and Jack Miller living there. I mean, it's just.
I agree. I hear you.
I just think
I would like to grow with the city.
Yes.
Without changing the city.
Yes.
Right. And that's very difficult to do when emotions are all involved.
Yes.
Like that one lady, all right? You could see in her eyes she was triggered by this story. Okay? To the point where she says, "I'm going to buy this." She's not buying this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's where buying goes, "Okay, we're going to start a nonprofit." Right. She's triggered by this.
Right.
That's not going to get any answers. Right. You got to be cool-headed, talk with people.
Right.
Like, why wasn't Jennifer, like, at least, News Channel 5 be like, "Well, we reached out to Jennifer Willoughby," which means they didn't, so they didn't say that. Have her be interviewed, too.
Right. Well, they said they called her.
Did they?
Yes. He said they called her, but she declined.
You know what that means? She was busy working, building buildings.
Yeah.
Okay, they did say they called her.
They did.
Okay.
They said that they called, but she declined an interview.
I'm calling her right now.
Okay.
Yes, Jen? Uh-huh. Yeah, oui.
Oh my
She's
God.
French. You know she's French, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know she's French. I've met her. I've spoken with her. Yes, Joe.
Jen, if you build this, what would you call the new Dunlop mansion? Croissant? Oh, I like croissant. That's a good name for an apartment complex. What else? What else would you offer in your apartment complex if you build it at the old Dunlop mansion? We shall see. We will surrender. Okay. Oh, surrender. Okay. Yes, we will have a white flag waving in the mist. Okay. Okay. What song will be playing throughout the speakers? You know, as people walk into the lobby, right? The one from Little Mermaid, right? Les croissants, les croissants. Hee hee ho ho ho. That's a good one, Jen. That's a good choice.
Are you having a good time, Joe?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's got such a deep voice.
Yeah.
A
Wow.
deep French voice.
Joe Quinter said that his childhood home was 100 years old.
And
nobody cared. And he
I
grew up there.
Should I be shrine? Should I be a shrine? I hear you, right? I see what Joe's saying too. Right.
I don't know. What year was your house built?
1931, I think.
Yeah.
1933.
Mine was
maybe.
built in 1940.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you could tell. Now you got a nice home. Someone lives in the bougie part of town.
Oh my God.
Collections must have been up this month.
Please do not.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we're fixing to.
Isn't that great?
Now we're fixing to rumble here.
Isn't that great?
All right, I'm ready to go. Let's shut this thing down.
Okay. Well, we got a couple more here.
Well, have a good time.
I know you want to get out of here. I know. Okay. Here's this story, though. Oh, wait. Skyline 500 rooftop trivia. It's every Wednesday. How come you haven't come yet? Oh, you went to once.
come.
You went to once. That's right.
The very first one.
Yeah, you know what? That's right. You did. You and Chris. Did you win? Why you nasty people? Get that cover off of the camera. Get out of here.
That's for you, Joe.
That's messed up. Wednesdays, 7 o'clock, Shelby's Trio. Last night was fun.
Yeah.
Yep. Good times over there.
We actually came in next to last when we were there.
Yeah.
But we didn't get there till a little bit late.
Yeah, you came in around 4. Yeah, the music round. And you didn't start till around 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, this one's not Clarksville. We can move forward. I'll get back to this at another day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey, office now. That's right. If you're a business owner, you want an address or you want some office space, then you want ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com. I mean, Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. Boom. Making a left, though, sometimes sucks.
It can be.
All right.
It can be
And that's
tricky.
anywhere on Wilma.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It's tricky to rock a rhyme. To rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky. A poet said that.
Really?
Yeah, run.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. What do we got here? Do we have hummingbirds here?
Yes. Have you not seen hummingbirds?
No, I haven't. And they do have feet or talons. Right? That was a
little legs.
Yeah.
Little perchy legs.
Right.
What did you think they had, Joe?
Well,
I mean, what do you think?
as
They
kids-
just balance on their midsection?
As
What is
kids, we were told, by other dumb kids, by other nimrods.
That's
Here.
because you were raised in the North.
Where no hummingbirds can be found.
Right.
Tennessee and Kentucky, and a
They are
fan
beautiful,
favorite
huh?
is back,
Yes.
but not for long. Meteorologist Shelby Mack explains how you can see them
Oh,
before
Shelby
they
Mack.
leave for the colder months.
Hummingbirds have made their way back into Tennessee, and we are approaching peak migration, which means fall songbird
See?
migration
Look at
banding is going on at Warner Parks. Laura Cook, the bird research coordinator at Warner Parks, oversees this project that's been going on for 23 years and says this isn't the birds' first trip into the volunteer state.
So they've been coming back here multiple years, year after year after year, that we're capturing them. So we know they go down to Central America for the winter and then come right back here to Warner Parks.
That's a hell of a flight.
That is a flight, man.
Did she say from Central
She
America?
did say Central America.
To Clarksville, Tennessee?
Yeah. Warner Park is what she's specifically
Okay,
talking
right.
about, but yeah.
Is that a one-way?
Federally licensed banding event puts a small metal band on their leg with a unique number to find out more about their movement, longevity, migration, and population trends. One of the most important things for hummingbirds this time of year is storing fat.
But by the end of August into September, those birds will be putting on, you can actually see the fat on their body,
Dated a girl like that.
and they can almost double their weight. And that fat
Dated a girl like that.
allows them to have energy as they're flying south.
When
Dated a
hummingbirds
girl like
migrate
that.
in the spring, they usually cross the Gulf of Mexico, which takes them 18 hours.
Ah.
But it's a more leisurely journey in the fall.
When they're moving south, they can kind of take their time, right? Paying attention to the weather, making sure there's not hurricanes.
I'm trying to get a read on her.
Yeah.
Is she like, wow, she's cool, or is she a crazy bird lady? I can't get a good read on her. I need to see her in person.
Making sure there's not cold weather happening. But in the springtime, they're trying to get to their breeding areas as fast as possible.
And if
All
you're
right, I think
wanting to
she's
see
cool.
these birds before they
think
leave
she's
for the
cool.
winter, here's a few tips.
So if you're going to put feeders out, make sure they're clean with no dye. And then the other thing is that you have native plants, because in addition to eating nectar, what they love are bugs. And so if you have native plants, you'll have more insects. So that also means not using herbicides and pesticides in your yards.
Yo, I can't stand the mosquitoes this year.
Yeah.
Yo,
You can't even sit outside.
Yo.
It's like so bad.
yo, like, it looks like one of the plagues of Egypt.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they love behind the knee.
Yeah. Anything.
Boy,
Yeah.
do mosquito.
And the back of the arm.
Yo.
The back of the arm. Yeah.
Yo, leave me alone.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
My body, my choice. And I choose not you,
Right.
mosquitoes.
And
Find
then
out more about the
Uh-huh.
upcoming event.
You know, what I hate is like, let's go sit outside, you know,
Mhm.
enjoy the weather's not. But then you've got to like coat yourself in bug spray if you don't
Do
want to
you?
be eaten alive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yo, citronella candles better up their game.
I don't think they work outside.
You're supposed to burn them inside?
I'm saying I don't think they are put out enough citronella-iness. I don't think.
I'm buying a
I'm
55-gallon
saying bug zapper.
citronella.
Bug
A
zapper.
55-gallon drum of citronella. That's what I'm getting.
That might do. Anyway.
There you go.
Yeah.
Check out the hummingbirds here in
So
Tennessee.
yeah, did you hear that? If you put out a feeder, don't put the red dye in it.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
don't need, they used to say that attracted them,
Mhm.
but most hummingbird feeders have a red base.
Yeah.
And so the base will attract them. You don't have to color the liquid.
Yeah, that's what I do. I paint mine red.
You do?
I paint my feeder red.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I spray paint. Is that okay? Lead. I use lead.
Lead-based.
paint. Yeah, lead-based paint. Right, for the hummingbirds. I would love a hummingbird to just trip around my place.
Just put out a feeder.
Yeah?
Yeah. Seriously.
All right, I got to get one.
And then
Okay.
you do, it's like, I forget the exact.
You have one?
Huh?
You have one?
I don't have one right now, but I have had them.
You should get one.
You should get one.
All right, we'll get one.
Okay.
All right. Walmart?
YOLO, man. YOLO.
Do they sell them at Walmart?
What was that? Did you hear the first time you Walmart? What was that?
That's what I said, Walmart.
Walmart.
That's what I said.
The. You got to put the in front of it.
Oh, the Walmart.
The Walmart.
I don't go to the Target.
Well, I don't go to the Target either.
Mm-mm. A lot of people don't go to the Target. Have you seen their new numbers?
No. Yeah.
That's what you get. All right, real quick before we get out of here. Tonight, Wicked Good Trivia.
Trivia.
Thursday.
Man, 3 nights of trivia for you.
I love it. I can't wait to outsource it or something. I really.
I was going to say.
I can't wait. Hey, Joe, what's your new business? Other people doing my trivia.
There you go.
Right. Inc.
Yeah.
All right, so Thursday's Wicked Good. By the way, I love Wicked Good, though.
Yeah.
I mean, great food, great prices. Great trivia, Thursday nights. Reserve a table. You don't want to miss out.
It has begun.
Sound effects. Okay, here we go. Food and drink category.
Oh, we're doing trivia now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you ready?
Sure.
From the unwrapped treat, name the candy bar.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's see. Snickers or Mars bar?
Pick one.
Mars. Was it Snickers? Nah,
It's all right. You don't have your glasses.
I don't have my glasses.
That's a good excuse for this.
I was right to begin with.
Yes.
Oh, does that one have the almonds in it?
Which one?
Is it Mounds or Almond Joy?
Uh-huh. Which one?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Come on.
It has an Almond Joy. Almond Joy.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
At
I
the
don't
buzzer.
I don't eat those. I don't like those.
Oh, Southern Nights goes Mounds. Oh, no ding.
Almond on top makes it.
You're right. Right. Yeah. If it's got this lump, go to the doctor. Okay. Southern Nights. Dang it.
Okay.
All right. Here we
Dang
go.
it. There you go. Rolo, baby. Rolo.
I had no idea we'd be doing Rolos and Yolos and
And
Bolos.
Bolos.
And I had no idea when I prepped this all last night.
Yeah.
Right, Rolo.
Yeah.
These are a problem.
Really?
They're so good.
Can't stop eating them once you start.
I don't even touch them anymore.
Really?
I lick them and put them back.
Lick them.
Yep.
Put them back. Good.
Did a girl like that. Okay. Oh.
Oh,
What are
gosh.
these?
Oh, gracious.
Southern Nights. It just flows. Right.
I mean, one of them looks like a Three Musketeers.
It's not.
Then
I
don't know.
Come on. I'll give you a hint.
I mean, it's some type of Neapolitan-looking thing.
A state capital is in the name of this candy bar.
State capital.
Mhm.
Charleston. Chew.
Boom. She's not as Nimrod as she looks.
Wow.
That's a compliment, warrior.
I'm sick of your compliments.
Listen, you got me with the stupid.
Okay, why?
Okay.
You're so butthurt by that.
I'm not butthurt. I'm impressed. This is
Thank
my way
you.
of showing impressed.
Thank you.
It's a jersey. It's a sign of cohesion.
Oh, yeah, that's what you always say. Cohesion.
Southern Nights gives you a clap. Let me rephrase that. Southern Night did not give you the clap. Southern Night clapped for you. Come on.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for clarifying
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Okay. No nuts in that. So is that Milky Way?
Damn it. Wow. I was banking on this, you
Thank
getting
you
it
very
wrong.
much.
That was pretty good. Hey, Wicked Good Trivia. Every Thursday, 7 o'clock, 605 Cumberland Drive, downtown Clarksville. It's dinner and a show with Joe Padula. And you're the contestant.
Even though the 18 theme song is playing, it's not Mr. T, it's Mr. P.
Yeah, I pity the fool. I do the stupid thing now when it ends. I go, dun, dun. So.
Oh,
you
like
know.
strike a pose?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Right. Like the ending of 18.
Right.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't forget, this Sunday, what would Jesus say to Kanye West?
Kanye West.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good. They already did Will Smith. I already did Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And now this week, Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeezy. He just goes by Ye now, right?
I know nothing about him.
Oh. Well, you'll be watching from the beach.
I will be. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Chad Humley.
Peace, Chad.
Peace, Chad. Peace, Southern Nights.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, so here we go. Non-copyright issues here. What do we cover today? We got we covered
the shooting in Clarksville.
The standoff, right?
Yes.
Yep. Craziness.
Great job to the Clarksville Police Department.
Mhm.
Yeah. And we talked about Emily.
Emily Mills.
And yeah.
What a story.
Triumphant story there.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy world. Yeah. Then after that, the
remains.
Found in the dump in 1981.
Yeah.
And now they know who it is.
Identified.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Clarksville girl.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is sad.
But I'm glad they at least know who they is. And
Yes.
maybe that family has a little peace.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Right.
Yeah. And hummingbirds.
Stupid hummingbirds.
Why are they stupid?
Because now I got to go get the stupid red feeder with dye in it.
I'll get you one, Joe.
Yeah. Walmart. Walmart.
At the Walmart.
I said Walmart.
That did not sound like Walmart.
All right. Well, hey, make sure to continue to write back what is wrong. And then just keep moving along to the next one. All right. And I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Kim Edmondson.
This was the local news you needed to know. Absolutely.